Silk Road.
The Silk Road connected China, Central Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. Merchants traded silk, spices, precious metals, and luxury goods regularly. This trade network began over 2,000 years ago. Travelers crossed deserts, mountains, and dangerous regions for business. Trading cities grew wealthy through merchant activity and foreign exchanges.
Religions, inventions, and cultural traditions spread along the route.
Paper and gunpowder eventually reached Western civilizations through trade. Harsh weather and bandits constantly threatened traveling caravans. The Silk Road transformed global trade and cultural exchange for centuries. Spice Route. The Spice Route connected Asia, the Middle East, Africa, and Europe.
Merchants transported cinnamon, pepper, cloves, and valuable cooking ingredients. Spices preserved food and improved flavors before refrigeration existed.
European kingdoms competed fiercely for control of profitable spice markets. Ships crossed dangerous oceans to reach distant trading ports.
Trading cities became wealthy through imported spices and merchant taxes. Exploration increased as countries searched for faster trade paths.
Cultural traditions spread whenever merchants visited foreign regions. The spice route greatly influenced trade, exploration, and economic growth. Amber Road. The Amber Road carried amber across ancient European trading regions. Amber is hardened tree resin commonly used for jewelry.
Merchants transported amber from northern Europe towards southern civilizations. Ancient Romans valued amber for decoration, trade, and luxury goods. Roads crossed forests, rivers, and difficult mountainous landscapes. Trade encouraged exchanges between smaller communities and larger societies. Languages, customs, and traditions spread alongside traveling merchants.
Amber became one of Europe's earliest luxury products. The Amber Road strengthened trade across different ancient regions. Incense Route.
The Incense Route transported valuable incense through deserts and trading cities.
Frankincense and myrrh became highly desired products across ancient societies.
People commonly used incense during ceremonies, worship, and celebrations.
Arabian merchants controlled large parts of this profitable trade route. Camels carried goods across dangerous deserts and dry landscapes.
Trading cities became wealthier through merchant activity and taxes. Religious traditions spread through repeated travel and commercial exchanges.
Incense remained extremely valuable across several ancient kingdoms. The route connected cultures through trade and shared traditions. Trans-Saharan Trade Route. The Trans-Saharan trade route crossed North Africa's massive desert regions.
Merchants transported gold, salt, cloth, and valuable resources. Camels helped traders survive long journeys through harsh desert conditions.
African kingdoms grew wealthy through taxes and trade profits. Cities like Timbuktu became major centers for learning and trade.
Islam spread widely through merchant interactions and cultural exchanges.
Extreme heat and sandstorms created constant travel difficulties. Salt sometimes became more valuable than gold locally. This route connected Africa with Europe and Middle Eastern markets.
Tea-Horse Road.
The Tea-Horse Road connected China with Himalayan mountain regions. Merchants traded tea bricks for strong horses used in warfare.
Steep mountains made travel dangerous and physically exhausting. Animals carried goods through narrow paths and rough terrain.
Tea became important across many communities and daily traditions. Horse supplies strengthened military power in neighboring kingdoms.
Villages benefited from merchant activity and growing trade opportunities. Different cultures exchanged traditions through regular travel and trade.
The route supported trade between isolated mountain communities.
Royal Road.
The Royal Road connected important regions of the Persian Empire. Persian rulers built roads for faster communication and transportation. Messengers delivered government information quickly across long distances. Merchants transported valuable goods between cities and regions. Travel became safer and more organized than earlier routes.
Road stations gave travelers places to rest during journeys. Trade encouraged economic growth throughout Persian territories.
Cultural exchanges increased through constant movement between regions. The Royal Road strengthened communication across the powerful empire.
Grand Trunk Road. The Grand Trunk Road connected regions throughout South Asia.
This road became one of Asia's oldest transportation networks. Merchants transported cloth, food, spices, and valuable metals. Travelers moved between villages, cities, and major kingdoms. Leaders improved road sections for military movement and trade.
Roadside inns provided shelter for merchants during long journeys. Different cultures interacted through regular travel and communication. Trade helped strengthen local economies across connected regions.
The Grand Trunk Road improved regional transportation for centuries. Volga trade route. The Volga trade route linked northern Europe with Asian territories. Merchants traveled through rivers using boats for transportation. Fur, silver, honey, and weapons became commonly traded products. Viking traders played major roles throughout this network. Cities developed near rivers because trade increased economic activity. Water transportation often proved easier than traveling over land. Languages and customs spread through regular merchant interactions. Political powers benefited from growing wealth and regional influence. The route increased trade connections across distant civilizations.
Maritime Silk Road.
The Maritime Silk Road connected civilizations through ocean trade routes.
Ships linked China with India, Arabia, Africa, and Europe.
Merchants traded silk, ceramics, spices, metals, and luxury goods.
Ports became wealthy centers through constant international trade. Sailors relied on seasonal winds to travel safely.
Religions and cultural ideas spread through sea travel. Pirates sometimes threatened merchant ships carrying valuable cargo.
Technology improved shipbuilding and long-distance transportation methods. The Maritime Silk Road expanded trade between coastal civilizations.
Salt Route. The salt route transported salt across ancient trading regions.
Salt helped preserve food before refrigeration became available. Merchants traded salt for gold and other valuable goods.
Caravans crossed deserts and rough land carrying supplies.
Cities depended heavily on profits from salt trading.
Workers collected salt from underground mines and dry lakes.
Governments often taxed salt to increase national income.
Salt remained important for cooking and food storage. The salt route supported trade and economic growth for centuries.
Mediterranean Trade Network.
The Mediterranean trade network connected Europe, Africa, and Asia. Merchants carried grain, wine, cloth, and metal goods.
Ancient civilizations relied heavily on maritime trade systems.
Ports became crowded places filled with traders and ships. Greek and Roman societies expanded through strong commercial activity. Ideas and inventions spread across coastal cities regularly.
Storms sometimes damaged ships during difficult sea travel. Empires competed for control of important trading ports. This network shaped trade and economic growth across civilizations.